right, kids, bonus video time. I'm looking at page 273 of your book, and it says use a table of values to graph each quadratic function. Just to be clear, you do not have to plug in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to get these, because we can cheat. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our graphing calculator, which we have turned on, and we have hit the y equals button so that we're at this screen. And we're going to punch in the equation, and we are going to generate a table of values. So I have my equation in there now, and if I wanted to, I could hit my graph button, and oh, look, there it is, so pretty. So what I want to do is get a table of values for this graph. And I can do that by going second function graph, because look, it says table right there. So if I go second function table, then I get a chart that says if x were 0, y is 1, x is 1, y is -2, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't see the points that you want on here, for example, if you're looking for the x-intercepts, you could change this a little bit. So I want to show you how to do that. If you hit second function table set, the table starts at 0. If you wanted it to start at any different number, like let's just go with -2 for fun, then it'll start at -2. And if I go second function table, now my value up here is -2. So go back to our table set, and we can actually change how the table is spaced as well. So if I wanted a little more detail, I could make it go every half a point instead of just skip counting by ones. So now I go back to my table, and I can see that my values are more distributed. So if I look here, I can see that this is 1 and this is -0.75. So I know that my x-intercept is going to be between 0 and 0.5. So I could keep narrowing it down so I could eventually see exactly what it was, but this one looks kind of messy. If I look at my actual formula here and what it asks for, it wants the coordinates of the vertex for this one, not the x-intercepts. This one asks for the x-intercepts, so let's see if we can play with that a little bit. I'll go to this one, clear it, write -x, or 3x squared, plus 6x, and then I'm going to hit graph. Okay, looks like it's pretty clearly 0 and 2 for my x-intercepts, but I can check that on the table by going second function table, and there we go at 0. If I want more points, I can just scroll down, and there's 2 and 0. So when y is 0, that's my x-intercept. So now you know some other stuff you can play with.